So, good evening, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are back again. We're going to talk about Jose in the mud. Everyone's going, oh, look at Jose. You don't rate him anymore. Blah, blah, blah. He's rubbish. He's washed. He's finished. Funny old game, isn't it? It's amazing how the sheep all stick together. Crazy. Unbelievable. But before we get into talking about Jose Mourinho and the Sevilla trophy winners last night, winning it for a seventh time. They've been in 7 finals, 7 wins. Pretty relentless. They've ended Jose's 5 out of 5, and he threw his medal in the crowd. We'll come to that in a minute as well. But make sure you smash the like button. Do subscribe. Share the content around. That's always helpful. Big up to everybody who is subscribing, though, man. The subs are flying on this channel, so thank you very much, people. I do appreciate it, and I will have content every day, every single day. We're just under 300 subs from 11k, so keep smashing the subscriptions in. But anyway, Sevilla won last night on penalties and ended Jose Mourinho's winning streak in finals. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of football fans. What about Mourinho now? Look at Mourinho now. Are these people dumb? Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer that. We already know the answer. I find it hilarious. You're literally laughing at the guy who's got Roma to the final. Just deep how stupid people sound saying this about Jose. Yeah, it's not the Jose he once was. We all know that. But imagine sitting there and taking the mick out of Jose for losing in a final, especially if you're an Arsenal fan, by the way, when your team finished second. Why would you do that? Why would you take the mick out of Jose losing a final when you're an Arsenal fan? It makes no sense. You literally just bottled the title. But it is what it is. It is what it is. He threw his loser's medal, his runners-up medal, into the crowd. He gave it to a little boy in the crowd. When asked about it, he said, "I don't want silver medals. I don't play for silver medals." So all the Arsenal fans that won the trophy parade for finishing second, maybe go and listen to Jose Mourinho's comments. He also went mad at the ref. I don't know why. He's my referee. Arsenal fans, you already know Anthony Taylor's the Arsenal ref. And he told him he's an effing disgrace. He was waiting for him in the car park. You gotta love Jose Mourinho. Anyone who don't love Jose, man, you don't enjoy football, I swear. Yeah, this guy is a comedian. He's a joker. He's a shithouse. Yeah, and that's what he tried to do. They actually played really well in the first half. But second half, they were awful, man. Absolutely awful. And, you know, all the antics, like both sides, by the way. Rolling around, falling over, kicking off at the ref every 2 seconds, like milking every single decision. Like, it was just ridiculous. It wasn't a very good final to watch, but that's what Jose wanted. That's how Jose wins them. He shithouses his way to winning them. Unfortunately for him, he didn't last night, and Sevilla did, which leads me on nicely. Smash the like button, people. Which leads me on nicely, because the manager of Sevilla got the job on the 21st of March. 21st of March. He's had the job 71 days by the time he won that last night. 71 days. The third manager of Sevilla's season. The third manager. He got the job and they were 19th. They finished joint 9th. 11th on goal difference. If they hadn't have lost to Real Madrid on the last day, they could have finished 7th and got Conference League. They obviously didn't. But how is it possible a guy can come in to a club, take them from 19th to, say, 11th, where they finished, beat Man United, and then beat Jose Mourinho in a final? How is that possible? What phase is this guy in? Excuse me, I can't even remember his name. Sevilla manager. What phase is he in? Jose Luis Mendilibar. Jose Luis Mendilibar. Yeah. Spanish former footballer who played as a midfielder, currently manager of Sevilla. He played no higher than the second division, where he made 290 appearances, scoring 34 goals. 62 years old. That's how old he is. He looks a lot older than that. And yeah, how is it possible that he could beat Jose Mourinho in a final after taking the job 71 days earlier? I mean, this is unprecedented. What is going on here? How is it possible for this to happen, to win a European trophy? Furthermore, Arsenal should be embarrassed. They should be ashamed of themselves because Arsenal slapped this team up 6-0, 6-0, 6-0 in pre-season, 30th of July. I think it was our last pre-season game. It was in the Emirates Cup. Is it the Emirates Cup? I think it was the Emirates Cup. We slapped them 6-0. Gabriel Jesus bagged a hat-trick, I think. Bukayo Saka scored a couple. 6-0 we beat them. And they've been shocking, fighting and battling relegation all season. This is the lowest they finished in the league since 2009. Normally, they're up there. They're normally in the top 4, 5, 6 positions every season. This is their lowest league finish since 2009. It's the first time they finished in the bottom half of the table since then. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable that he could go and beat a very well-drilled, a very well-oiled, a very well-polished, elite mentality Jose Mourinho football team, because Jose's had that set of players for, well, the whole season, but he's obviously been the manager there for 2 seasons. He's already won a trophy in Europe with that team. He's added a couple more. Dybala, nice finish, by the way, lovely goal. And you know what you get with Jose. You know what you're going to get, especially in a final. And for this guy to go and beat him in a final, I mean, this is just unbelievable. Yeah, and the scenes in Sevilla last night, wow. I would have loved to have been in Sevilla last night, put it that way. Yeah, my friend lives there. Big up Jolien. And yeah, man, it looked like it was rocking. He was messaging me, and like all you could hear is beep, 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 the car horns in the background, and people were singing Campeones, Campeones. Yeah, it was good, man. It's good. And that should have been us. Any Arsenal fan that didn't look at that last night with a bit of regret, yeah, then what's it all about? Like, genuinely, the aim is to win trophies, right? And I don't care what anyone says. That Europa League, the trophy is beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. Stunning, beautiful. And it's a trophy in Europe. It is a trophy in Europe. So why would you not want to go and win it? It makes no sense. All these people that dismiss the Europa League, for what? For what? We ain't going to win the Champions League because the club ain't going to do what's required, are they? So, yeah, man, well done to Sevilla. Yeah, very proud history and tradition in that competition. They've been in 7 finals, if you want to include the UEFA Cup, which is what it used to be called, the UEFA Cup and the Europa League. They've been in 7 finals and they've won all 7 of them. That is football heritage. Football heritage. And Jose couldn't keep up with it. They've done them on penalties. They've held the title up. And fair play to them. They're now in the Champions League. And this is why I get the ump sometimes, because they finished 11th and they've qualified for the Champions League. But they've had a better season than Arsenal. They've had a better season than Arsenal Football Club. They've won the trophy, and it's kind of weird that they finished 11th. But they took the competition seriously. And yet again, another team from Spain, apparently a rubbish league, another team from Spain has gone on to win in Europe. This is happening all too often. When are we going to get some English teams dominating the Europa League and the Conference League? Well, West Ham are in the final, so maybe West Ham can do it. Yeah, but this happens every year. You always get these Spanish teams, the German teams, the Italian teams are starting to make a comeback, but it's always the Spanish teams that are dominating these European competitions, and they understand that they can't win the league every season. Jesus Christ, I'm dying slowly today. Blimey. Maybe it was that spicy food I had earlier, because my every orifice is dripping. But there we go. It is what it is. But yeah, these teams know that they're not going to win the league against Real Madrid and Barcelona. So what they do is they take the cup competition seriously. Yeah, and that's why if you go and have a look at the finalists of this competition, you'll always find a Spanish team there. And if you go and have a look at the finalists of the Copa del Rey, which is the FA Cup equivalent, always the smaller teams that are there, because they take it seriously. Yeah, Arsenal, Man United, they didn't take this competition seriously. And that is why we didn't arrive in the final. And that is why Sevilla have just lifted their 7th trophy. But it is what it is. Leave your thoughts and feelings down below. Let me know what you think. Bigger fish to fry and all of that. Well, Sevilla fried some fish, and they're champions, campeones. Anyway, I will be back with a video coming out about Declan Rice on my main channel. So go and check that out in a minute. And we're out of here. Adios.